Whose foul is this? Westbrook or Scholas? They're going to put that on Russell. And a technical foul on Westbrook. Ed Malloy, the crew chief, teeing Russell up. And as is the protocol in the NBA, Malloy actually tried to tell Russell that's enough. But then stops to listen to Russell. Morrow there to play peacemaker if needed. Miles with the free throw make that gives him 23 points. And now Indiana working with a 6-point lead and possession with not quite 6.
The good news, Russell Westbrook went for 76.8 points last night. The bad news, he picked up his 16th technical foul. Welcome to your FanDuel NBA lineup preview for Monday, April 13th, 2015. And that is the big story going into today is whether that 16 technical foul will be rescinded. Otherwise, the Thunder will be forced to play tonight in a must-win game. Without the, at least in fantasy basketball, the MVP of 2014-2015. The standings play a huge part on who to play tonight. We know Atlanta is a 1, Cleveland's a 2, Toronto, Chicago will be battling to be a number 3, and it'll be worth that to play either Washington, who's locked into the 5th, or what would seem like a much palatable matchup with Milwaukee, who clinched the 6th spot yesterday. Teams that will be playing for position, Boston, Brooklyn, and Indiana will be vying for the final 2 playoff spots. Out west, a lot to be played for by several teams. Golden State has clinched home court advantage for the balance of the playoffs. Portland will be a number 4 seed as being winners of the Northwest Division. They are locked into number 4. San Antonio, the Clippers, Memphis, and Houston are all battling for, they can all be anywhere from a 2 to a 6. So their playoffs start this week. Their playoffs actually start with the final 2 regular season games. Dallas is locked into a 7. New Orleans and Oklahoma City are tied for 8th, with the Pelicans owning the tiebreakers. So keep that in mind coming up with a lineup today. I would have cashed last night. CJ Miles is haunting me. I play him. He sprains his ankle the second he gets on the court. You don't play him. Career night, 48.5 points, triple-double, 30 points, 10 rebounds. So you saw him hitting the technical as if he needed any more help last night when Westy got teed up. So it was a winning lineup. Duncan had a huge, he outscored Anthony Davis, put it that way. Canner actually came up with a clunker. Brook Lopez, too, I believe. So that was kind of one of the Hawks rest all their starters. So that was one strategy. That didn't work out completely well. No one on, it's just A team and B team, so Schroeder and a few of the others, okay nights, but nothing spectacular. Nothing. I played a couple Lakers. I figured that was a guy to work out, and it didn't. but we will get to. I'm doing this assuming Westbrook won't have that. I have a feeling that fall's going to get rescinded. The technical's going to get rescinded. If it was a game, it didn't mean anything. They let him serve the suspension, but there's too much on the line. I think he gets a mulligan. I believe is what's going to happen. So kind of thinking, if I could find a way to get Paul Harden and Anthony Davis in, and Anthony Davis, I've been out of the loop the last couple days. Something happened to his throat and he had trouble speaking well, as long as he could play, and he did that. So, have not really seen the monster Anthony Davis game lately, and it's due to happen. So we'll put Davis in. I am assuming LeBron James will set. I'd love to get like Curry, Davis, and Harden. I would like to get three studs in. Harden should have huge numbers against Charlotte. I'm assuming that. So I'm kind of getting into. After that, I'm obviously going to be looking for value plays. As I said, Brook Lopez finally, and I'm calling 29 points a horrible night. But Brooklyn's playing for the playoffs. They stunk it up last night, or yesterday afternoon, actually. So I got that, and then against the Cleveland Reserves, you know what? I think Reggie Jackson's going to be a good play. So this is my core: Jackson, Harden, Davis, and Lopez. And I want to get 5 others in there. So I'm going to try to find some one. And what's absolutely shocking news is Mike Conley is hurt again. And Memphis needs to win. They're in that 2-6 battle. And he is officially questionable. Until I hear otherwise, I'm going to, not that he's going to light it up, but against Golden State's going to play a few of their guys. You know, they're not going to let a team playing for position just, you know, they're not going to give them a break. I would expect them to play Curry, but they'll roll them out for 20 to 25 minutes. That's just my prediction. So I'm going to look for a cheap shooting guard, and who would be the best option there. I'm going to go through my list here. Deanna Waiters, you know, think of Deanna Waiters if you know, this is all if Westbrook does set. Let's put it that way. Except I need even cheaper than that. We'll put him in. We'll see what happens. Okay, thinking someone perhaps even cheaper to put in. We'll see. Buttinger, and then I can tell you right now, Brooke Lopez I won't be able to go with. It has to be Canner. At least this should allow me to get something here. I'm going to put Mike Scott of the Hawks in. And then, who would be a 3,500 special? The 3,500 special, if I can't do that, then it's I have a plan B I might have to put in place. Mike Dunleavy's always good in garbage time. So I might have to go even cheaper on shooting guard. See how things on the Tim Hardaway front have been going. He did see 35 minutes the last game, so Leader didn't do other Leader about nothing. He didn't do much the other day. Jabari Brown of the Lakers would be the other possibility who I went with. So this lineup would have Jackson, Udrih, Harden, Jabari Brown, Chase Buttinger, Mike Dunleavy, Anthony Davis, Mike Scott, Enes Kanter. So there's how to get 4 good core players in there, and while rounding up the top of your lineup. And more news on who will get significant playing time and who will rest. More than ever, check the updates during the day. So there's your lineup for a busy April 13th. I didn't even mention that. Monday and Wednesday, I think everyone plays the final night of the season. So those 2 nights in particular, great nights to play. So good luck to everyone. We'll talk to you later.